Hello guys! Guess what? It's day 8 of the 12 days of Christmas. Thursday, December 17th, 2009. Good day. How are you? I had a conversation with Lauren last night about meals, and we were talking about food, and I'm always talking about food because I'm thinking about food and what a meal is and what a meal used to be. And I'm also thinking about, watching some people who are finally, videos, which is great. They're finally getting what they feel is restriction. The PBing is starting to occur in the community again. I was a part of that when it started happening. I don't like the name or whatever, but damage, right? We have to remember, it became very, very clear to me. I'm going to do a video on it separately, I think, for one of the days, but it became clear to me that I had a lot of relearning to do about my size of the bite and the number of times I chew that bite. And today what I want to talk about is food, and specifically I want to focus on breakfast, and I'd love to get all of you to give me some feedback, some input. Make a video too if you want, but simple, like, to win at this journey. I've been clean. The last time I had anything bad to eat was on Saturday, which I told Miss BB about it, my Saturday eating. Not good. Didn't gain any weight when I woke up on Sunday, but mentally, the plan, I was off of it. So I've been clean, because maybe I am a food addict, maybe I am a food junkie, I don't know, right? And today's Thursday, and my boyfriend's coming back, so I've been clean of people in my environment. All food choices have been mine and mine alone. And anytime other people come into my place, I'm a lot, I'm easygoing. Well, sure, you want that? It's fine, because people eat together. It's like a communal thing. So for you, those of you who have full-time, live in the house, husbands or boyfriends, because mine travels, and or children, or I saw a video of a new girl, I forget her name right now, but she goes to lunch with her coworkers every day. And woof, I used to do that, but wow, that'd be hard. Lap band, I think. I don't know, but maybe we'll all talk about that. But what I want to talk about, the whole thing is to eat. There's this feeling of, some points, I've had times where I've taken one bite, and I had that stuck or discomfort feeling, a little bit of pain, whatever. And I was hungry mentally, and maybe even lower part physically, but the pain or discomfort took over for me wanting to eat. And that's a piece that made me relearn the eating, how to chew my food, how I portion it out into 1-cup containers, really no more than that. So it's a learning game, all of it. I'm rambling. But here's my challenge for the day. And I don't even want to call it a challenge. I mean, I challenge you to do it because I want to learn. But picking the right food and that makes us stay satisfied or full. In my opinion, I'm never going to feel full like I used to when I wanted to lay down and roll around in the bed and take a nap after I ate, because I was like so full, blah. I don't think I'm ever going to get there again, guys, and I like that for me. But I do have to pay attention, be mindful of my body, and know, like, I really, really, really only eat when my body is physically hungry. I try that. That's like one of my gauges. If I need a snack, if I get physically hungry when it's not my meal time, I do have a snack. But that is not every day. But I guess it is. Maybe not during the day, but in the evening I will have a snack of some sort. But anyway, I want to focus on breakfast because I find that what I've been eating for breakfast, maybe it's the way I'm doing it, but the whole morning time, I do okay, but I feel like I'm getting hungry quickly. Almost like when I let food enter into my body, it goes into, I want to eat more mode. So, what do you eat for breakfast? I would love to know if, from the time you wake up until 10 o'clock in the morning, right? So for some, maybe that's 5 hours, to some, maybe that's 4, so some, maybe that's 2, so to some, maybe you're not awake yet. But what do you eat, from the time you wake up until 10 a.m.? and how many calories are in that combination of whatever it is. How many grams of protein are in there, and how do you time them out, and how full, satisfied do you feel from eating that, and how long does that keep you full? With that said, what size seat band do you have? And how many cc's are in your band? I'm just curious, you know, and I'd love to get breakfast ideas from others too, because I want to know, do you eat this very same breakfast all the time? I personally have two for the most part that I go back and forth between. Do you have two, you know, or do you change it every day? I'm curious. So for me, I've got my venti tea misto. I get this between 6 and 6:30 in the morning. That's pretty much my first thing besides water. 130 calories, 10.9 grams of protein. And I drink it over the course of an hour and a half to 2 hours. And usually by the time I get it, I've been up for an hour and a half or 2 hours, and my body's like, I want something. But the milk in the misto part of it curbs my hunger. And feels like I'm satisfied from it, and it can oftentimes back up because I'm so tight. And then so that's from 6:30 until 8:39. I'll drink on that tea misto. So you know, I drink on it for a while, and then like within an hour, by 9:30, 10, 10:30, you know, an hour to an hour and a half, my body's like, oh, sometimes actually after drinking the tea miso it can be as little as 15 minutes to 45 minutes where I'm finally like, oh, now it's time to eat. And then when I eat, it's the yogurt with 4 berries and a scoop of 1 tablespoon of maple granola. And that is 120 calories plus the berries. This is another, you know, not even 10. And the tablespoon of maple granola, you know, minimal. If you want to say it's 40 calories, okay, but I don't think it is. So 30, 40, you know, 170 calories, and close to 15 grams of protein, 13 to 15 grams of protein, depending on the day. And that's what I do 75% of the time. The other 25% of the time, I usually have weight management oatmeal that I make in the microwave with non-fat organic milk, and I do throw berries in that as well. And that comes out to be like 190 to 200 and something calories, and around 7 to 11 grams protein with the milk. And that, you know, sometimes that keeps me fuller longer, not always. So I stay full after those 2 meals independently, anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour to an hour. And then from an hour to an hour and a half, and then I'm ready for lunch. But breakfast, sorry, a bunch of stuff there, but breakfast, what are you doing for it? Talk to me, I want to hear it. All right. Day 8, guys, 8 days until Christmas.